Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try to catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm just saying, man. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am.
Bomb Squad!
New York,
Once
London.
again, thank you for tuning in. World Combat Sports. Somebody has an echo. Somebody has an echo. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Cat. Somebody has an echo. Is it you? Me? What?
I got headphones on. Can you hear me, Scotty?
Yeah, I can hear you. What about you, Cat? You good? Cat, you good? Oh, okay. Hey, I wanna
you know, I'm all over the road, so my phone going. I'm
for sure.
The truck now. Hold on. I'm stepping outside.
Yeah, I want to give a salute to the supporters that's tuned in. We have the #1 boxing fans, Cap Taylor, in the building, and also Conor Loco Sports in the building. Salute to both of y'all for joining in on the chat. Is Flats gonna show up or what, Cat?
Yeah,
Did you shoot?
I'm trying to
Did you shoot him the link?
get him logged in now, so I might have to log out because you know when you first do this, it's kind of but it's kind of confusing a little bit. So I'm gonna log out and make sure he logged in, and then I'm on. Okay.
All right, cool. Conor Loco Sports, man. What you been up to, bro?
Oh man, everything's been lovely, man. You know what I'm saying? I did a live earlier today, man. Started out with one subject, ended up on a second subject, ended up on the third. If not, I'm gonna call him myself. God, bro, blessed be.
Cat, hey, Cat got to take the responsibility. I told you. It's a little bit difficult. That's why I said do a test before you jump on here. But we'll get it right. So speaking of the first subject that Conor, while we wait on Flats to join us, what was your topic of discussion today on your live, man?
Well, I just wanted to address, how media is so quick to try to get the information out first, and that usually leads into something being misinformation, like it always is. There was a lot of junk going around about Charlo's gloves and that the fight was off, and you Google and I don't see that anywhere. Do you, Scotty?
I don't see it anywhere, man. People was talking about it on YouTube. I ain't see an article on
it. There was one article, and it was on a Spanish website, ESPN Deportes or ESPN Knockouts, something like that. And I was like, I looked at it and I'm like, that doesn't even look like a credible website. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you get a feel for it. It's like, that doesn't even sit well with me. So I did speak on it, man. And then, of course, I went into Charles Conwell because I feel like he's not getting enough exposure. And I want to bring his name up, let him know about him, Ohio's finest, and try to get his name out a little more. I think he fights in August again. Gets Mark DeLuca.
Soul City Boxing. Shout out to Soul City Boxing.
Yes, sir. What's
Coach
been good?
John Jackson up there, right?
Yeah, what's been good with you, though?
I'm just chilling, man. I've been trying to get back full steam ahead, out this COVID and everything. And it's been a slow, steady process, man. That's all.
I sent the link to the flat myself, man, just in case. Just in case.
Okay.
See which one of them he sees first, which one of them he responds to and stuff. Flats is a street guy, okay? He gonna be like on his own schedule. I'm just gonna tell you.
So what I do know about all call outs mandatory is that it picked up a lot of heat, a lot of energy in the streets. A lot of dudes want to fight one another. That seems to be right up your alley, Colin. You know what I'm saying? So tell the fans exactly what you know about it, man. Have you been a part of all call outs and mandatory?
No, most definitely. I was there when he first created it. A lot of people don't know Flats actually, he started boxing early, but he was also a battle rapper. He did a lot of rapping and stuff like that. And out of Brooklyn, New York, obviously, he gonna yell Brooklyn to the death of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he started seeing and floating around all these channels and all these social medias and started seeing how folks was talking about boxers and how folks was talking about boxing in general. And he's like, man, look, man, I'm the man for this. I got the gift of gab. I got the connections, et cetera, man. He had a couple of non-boxers on initially, man, on all call-outs mandatory, man, where they were sparring actually in the streets. They did have gloves on and stuff. And, from there, man, it started taking off and stuff. He's good friends with Shannon Briggs and, of course, Stab Judah. So they kind of inspired him to push that way, man. I hate to speak on the subject for him. I'd rather him be here to talk about it. But
yeah, absolutely, I agree. Yeah, but I was just giving a little snippets, man. For those who may be tuned in and don't know about all call outs are mandatory, or they might might want to participate. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's not just a talking shit type of, organization, so to speak, they're trying to raise up here. We're not talking about just getting dudes off the street that's getting off the PlayStation and it's just going to be a circus. They're trying to, from what I'm guessing, he's trying to put together some legitimate cats to handle, some beefs that they got, and they had to be pretty decent at boxing.
Well, initially it started with just all call outs mandatory at all, period. It was just like, if anybody had beef, they was going to put the gloves on and meet up, but it was going to be with gloves. He is expanding it now to where he's having actual boxers and he's actually trying to get some of these boxers in the right direction.
Okay.
Whether it be through all call outs mandatory or not, like, let's say for an example, man, he needed several fighters from different weight classes in Biloxi, Mississippi. My boy, Flat.
Flat. My brother.
You didn't know I was going to be here, did you, bro?
Good surprise. What's up, Cat?
Hey, what's good with you there, Flash? Good to see you again, man.
What's going on, bro? Nice to meet you.
I'm chilling, man. Of course, the #1 boxing fan linked me up with you. Yes. And I said, yeah, of course I'll talk to Flats again, man. The last time I seen you, you was down here in the ATL at the Celebrity Boxing Championship, man.
Yep. How you doing? How you been?
I'm good. Okay. We want to talk about your entire process, man, that's taking over out here. It's really catch fire. It caught fire already. And I see you on IG all the time. So what inspired you? Conor was kind of giving me a breakdown of what you did before you even put on the gloves. So what inspired you to get this going?
Yeah. Before he gets started, I want to make sure everybody buckles up because my man Flat got the cab, man. The floor is yours, Flat.
That's my man, Conor Loco. The thing is this, man. Boxing is in need of excitement. You know what I'm saying? It's in need of excitement, and half of the problem is most boxers been brainwashed that they don't need to bring entertainment to the table no more, and that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But the other half is the way boxing is being handled right now by the promoters and the managers is all bad. You're not seeing the best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Everybody being treated like a slave. Guys ain't getting paid the right amount of money, especially guys on the come up. And only like 3 or 4 fighters is getting spotlight now. No disrespect to the top fighters that they talk about, but there's some hungry fighters out there that'll bring it to these dudes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's guys like me, guys like Conor Loco, of course, number one boxing fan, Cat. Now I'm saying we want to help those fighters that's not really getting heard be heard, and of course yourself too, because I remember when we met up in Atlanta, and I'm saying, just your spirit gave me the spirit, the spirit of a person I want to help. Now I'm saying, like you wasn't like, yo, you know what? I never seen this person on TV. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to interview him. It's like you was bringing the same energy to everybody. Now I'm saying that's important, and that's what the game really needs right now.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I done seen your energy. I see you mediate the dialogue between these cats, and they beef or whatever. What is the format, man, on the cats you're trying to bring up? Do they have to have some type of boxing experience? I mean, how are you going to match these dudes up and make it different than what you consider street beefs out there or any other one-on-one combat type of organization?
No, the thing is this: it's different levels to everything. You gotta crawl before you walk. So for the guys that's just getting started, it's a platform for them. It's places they could fight. It's guys that's up in the game that ain't getting the right fights. We speaking up for them. Know what I'm saying? They want the top guys. Their resume is up there. They want the top guys. So we giving them a platform to talk, to call those guys out. Then you got guys that's ready for the big competition, but they not getting a shot. Know what I'm saying? My platform is giving them a voice to speak, and my dialogue, I try to let everybody just express themselves. Know what I'm saying? I try not to put nobody in a box. I let everybody, because sometimes there'll be people up there like, yo, why you letting this guy talk? And I'm like, I don't like to argue that shit. I'm like, you gotta let everybody talk. Everybody has a voice. Know what I'm saying? You gotta let everybody talk. And that's the problem I also have with these platforms that want to talk to the same 3 or 4 guys, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that platforms want to talk to the same guys. What about all? It's thousands of boxers out there. Why y'all not talking to them? It's guys 25 and 0 that if they walk behind me right now, most of the people won't even know who they are. Why is that? They got resumes. Now I'm saying they want a shot. So that's my thing.
Hey,
Alex,
hey, as far as you building up, all call outs are mandatory. What is your process, man, for trying to grow this? What is your plan? Like, you strictly on IG right now. Are you planning on growing on YouTube? Because Kano, along with everybody else, will tell you that YouTube is a platform if you want to try to grow and they be able to talk their shit on the platform. So do you plan on starting up a platform such as YouTube and venture off IG?
Well, I do a podcast with my man Nobes. We had kind of pulled off with it because I don't know. I can't dictate how nobody else move. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a platform with my man Street Star Nobes.
right.
But the thing about Instagram is it puts the fighters right in front of the audience, and that makes them from my experience doing this, right? When it's 5 people, 10 people watching, they're not really gonna feel like they could really express themselves. But when they see a whole crowd of people, when I got guys like the legendary Zab Judah, the legendary Shannon Briggs, when I got these type of guys watching, it gives them more juice to really say how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. To me, that's a mentality, but it is what it is, because you're supposed to be yourself regardless of who. I don't care in front of 2 people or 2 million people. You're supposed to be the same person. Now, I mean, it's a saying now. We say keep the same energy. Keep that same energy.
Yes,
You're
sir.
supposed to keep that same energy no matter who you in front of.
Yep.
So the thing with the YouTube platform is the audience right now for me is not that broad. YouTube. I have a lot of videos on YouTube that get a lot of views, but my audience is not that broad as it is on like Instagram. You know what I'm
It
saying?
can't get there though. You can get it there. By the way, I got a name for you, Alex Vargas, El Toro. Alex Vargas wants to be on All Call Outs Mandatory.
Okay, where's he from?
He right there in New York. He been to the gym over there with Eric Roman and shit.
I gotta,
hit you on the back. I hit you on the back end.
yeah, I gotta know him because I'm trying to think that
You do know him.
how
Hey, Colonel, shoot him the link.
Yeah. He know who it is. He'll know. He's got the same problem I do. He knows so many people that sometimes the name ain't gonna hit.
Bro, and then you gotta understand. I know a lot of people by their nickname. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Some guys I don't be knowing by their full name because it's guys I've been in the gym with for years, and I don't even know their full name because maybe they not professional, or maybe they might be amateur, and in the amateurs I don't really be knowing people's full names.
Yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro. He's been to the gym over there with Eric Roman and
Gotta know him then.
yeah, you've known him.
I gotta know him.
Hey,
Because
that's what.
on the interview, he mentioned your name. He mentioned it. Yeah, I know Flats, man. I'm trying to call somebody out on this platform, but he ain't let me on yet. Like, what's up?
You probably ain't tapped with me, Kano, because I let me. I let everybody talk.
Yep.
He said, "I'm a pro boxer. I want that smoke. What's up?"
I think I know who you talking about too. I think I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
But Flash, what about you though, man? I know you done came to a point where you're a professional fighter, and like I told you in Atlanta, all call outs are mandatory. So I know you got people calling you out, and they test what you got. You know what I'm saying? Your skill set. What's good with that? I know you ain't just sitting up there and nobody's trying to touch you.
Look, let me tell you what happened to me, right? So, since I started all call outs mandatory, right? If anybody that know boxing knows the legendary Julian Jackson, his son Julius Jackson is a world title contender. Now I'm saying his record is 20-2, 20 wins, 2 losses, 18 knockouts. He was an Olympian, all of that. So he been saying he was gonna come spar with me. You know what I'm saying? He was saying he was gonna come pull up on me in the gym. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yo, this dude is front. You know what I'm saying? Even one time he was gonna come and he said his wife told him not to come because of COVID. So I'm thinking this guy fronting. He really came through to my gym, my train, square off boxing gym, AMR. He came there with a whole group of people from the first show.
He came in there deep, huh?
They came in there deep, pulled up on me. I'm like, oh, so you know me. I pulled up with the champ Shannon Briggs, my guy Dream Killer. We came through. Know what I mean? And me and Chef got it on. But the only thing, I'm training, but I haven't been locked in to get in the type of shape I need to be in. But that right there gave me more motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But me and Chef got it on. It's on Instagram.
Yeah. Hey, Flat, man, I want you to tell them a story, man, because I know a lot of people don't know who you are and all that stuff, man. Go ahead back in time.
Yeah.
When you stepped in James Tony's gym. With your lights out. Go ahead. I ain't gotta say nothing else. You know what I'm talking about. Take the floor, brother.
All right, so boom. It's a dude, right? Ronald Gavril. He signed with Floyd Mayweather. He fought David Benavidez for the world title. Now, he came the closest to beating David Benavidez. He even knocked him down. They fought twice. In the first fight, he came very close to beating David Benavidez. And everybody said, arguably, he won that fight. Ronald Gavril. Second fight, David Benavidez handled him a little easier. For those of you who don't know who David Benavidez is, you must not know boxing right now because he's one of the top guys running 168. He's like the top guy. So I was out of the gym. This when I was living in Vegas. I was out of the gym for a little while, a couple weeks. So my guy Timothy Lee, he another boxer. He like, yo, let's go to the gym. Let's get back in shape. So, we go to the gym. We go to my man Bones Adams' gym out there in Vegas. So we get there. I didn't even bring my sparring gear or nothing. This is how unprepared I was. I didn't have I just came there just to work out. You know what I'm saying? My first day back. So when I get there, matter of fact, I bought my gloves. All I had was my boxing gloves.
Lights out.
And my gloves, my cup, and my headgear all say Flat, aka James Toney. So
Oh shit.
so check it out. I go in the gym and I see James Toney sitting there, lo and behold. But I met James Toney a few times before, so he knew who I was. So when I show him, when he see my gloves, he like, why your gloves? I told James, they say I'm a spin image of him in the ring, my style. So he never seen me box face to face. So long story short, I'm like, all right, Ronald Gavril in there, he boxing this dude, he dusting this dude off. I'm like, yo, damn, I want to show James how I really get down, but I'm like, I'm not in shape. But I've been doing this my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it on whether I'm in shape or not. It don't matter. So my man Rodney asked me, like, yo, Flat, you think we give him some rounds? I'm like, damn, he should have never did that. I'm already hyped. My man James in the building. I'm hyped. I'm like, let's get it. So they give me the cup. They give me the headgear. All I got is my gloves. I don't even got a mouthpiece. You know what I do? I go to the bathroom. I get some tissue. I wet it. And I
Yeah.
put it in like a mouthpiece.
Old school.
Old
Yeah.
school, baby. We don't make excuses. You know what I'm saying? So we gets in the ring now. Boy, I put the display on him. You know what I'm saying? Tony thought he was looking at himself. He like, yo, they stopped it after like maybe 3 rounds, something like that.
It was 3.
James is like, yo, I never seen nobody box like me the way you do. Know what I'm saying? He was hype. Know what I'm saying? We took some videos, took some pictures and all that. But I just was happy that I got to box in front of my idol as far as boxing go. Because I boxed in front of course, Zab. I boxed in front of Floyd. I boxed in front of a lot of great fighters. Briggs, of course. I boxed in front of a lot of great fighters, but I never got to box in front of my idol, James Toney. So that was one of the best days I had in the gym right there. And I was out of shape, but I put on a display. Know what I'm saying? So that was one of my best days right there in the gym.
Hey, Flat, I gotta tell you something, man. No cap, bro. When I seen one of your videos, it's real talk. The video where you knocked old boy's mouthpiece out, right? So I'm looking at you box on the inside. And I was like, damn, this dude has head movement. So I seen you stick the right jab and then uppercut, and then you stuck him with a left to the body. But yet, instead of going with a left uppercut, you move your head to the right and then stuck him with a damn right hook. Right. I was like, man, this dude fight like James Toney on the inside. That's right. Before I even knew anything about this. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing the James Toney.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, one thing you have is head movement like James Toney. He used to be able to shift positions, and he's not even looking at his opponent. It's all feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Great
so
defense.
It was entertaining, man.
Well, guys,
awesome defense. Unlike me, I just ain't got no defense at all, but that's all right.
Yo, you all offense, Connor. You don't need defense. So my thing is this. Now I'm saying my father raised me in boxing. He taught me how to box out the womb. So the thing with when I learned boxing, and I'm not saying this is good for everybody, but my father taught me boxing in reverse. He showed me defense before he showed me offense. So, because some people don't understand why my defense is so good. My father raised me to learn defense before offense. Because my father he never wanted me to be a boxer, because he was around guys like Aaron Pryor. He was around guys from back in the day. Know what I'm saying? My father used to box when he was a kid, but he never took it serious. He was running the street. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. He saw a lot of guys get damaged. Brain damage, know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So he never wanted me to become a boxer because of that. So when he did teach me boxing, he taught me defense first. So, so I don't have brain damage and stuff like that. Now, the James Toney style, I grew up, my father used to sit me down and make me watch like old school black and white videos of Ezra Charles, Jersey Joe Walcott, Archie Moore, Joe Louis, those guys. And one thing about those guys back in the day, they had good head movement. Know what I'm saying? They was real slick with their head movement. And I just when I started watching James Toney when I was little, it was over. I used to sit there and watch this the VHS days. I used to sit there and watch his fights all day. I had videotapes of James Toney. I just sit there and watch him all day, mimicking his moves while I'm watching him. Next thing you know, I'm in the gym just doing because I used to try to be like Ali. I used to try to fight like Muhammad Ali. But I was like, yo, he danced around too much. I can't dance around that much. I got flat feet. That's why he called me flat too. I got flat feet.
Okay. All right.
So I couldn't dance around as much. My feet start hurting. So I'm like, yo, you know what, man? I gotta get this slick head movement like James Toney. Know what I'm saying? And I just developed it from studying his tapes.
What did Lights Out tell you after that? That sparring session you had.
He said he never seen nobody do what he do. I'm talking about the spitting image. He said he never in his life seen nobody do what he do like that. But he gave me some pointers too. He was telling me when I slip, because every time I slip, I touch my opponent. But he was like, I got to do it harder. I gotta throw my punches harder when I slip. Now I'm saying to make them really pay, like I'm making them pay with points. But he gotta make them pay, like really hurt, put them in pain. So I took his advice
Hey, Cat, I know you want to say something to Flats.
I love Cat. Best.
Yeah, I saw the energy between y'all, man. Cat, she showed love. I remember the first time I met her in North Carolina with Michael Williams Jr. Okay. It was a ways back, bro. But I didn't even know who she was. And then the rest is history. Every time I see her, she's showing boxers love. And if y'all don't know, that's the #1 boxing fan, Cat Taylor, man, always support the sport and the fighters is in it.
Yes.
I think you froze up, Cat. So, hey, while Cat, get her stream together, hey, talk about your connection with Zab Judah. How did y'all link up, man?
His father is my trainer, Yoel Judah. That's my trainer. And I always said that's no matter what other trainer I deal with, he's gonna be in my corner because he's a guy, he's a father figure to me. He's a guy that always cared about me, whether inside or outside the ring. Know what I'm saying? And then his style go perfect with my style. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was the real connection. Then I grew up under Zab. I'm from Brooklyn. Zab from Brooklyn. Every gym Zab trained in, I was in. Know what I'm saying? So I came up under Zab. I'm talking about when he was Zab, when he was undisputed. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one thing about Zab, he never changed. He always was Zab, show love, never act funny, never act like he too good for nobody. And I gravitated towards. I've been around a lot of world champions, but I gravitated towards Zab because he at the top of his career, he never changed. He always loved. He always was the same.
I agree there, Flats, because when I finally had the opportunity to start running into Zab, right? I ran into Zab on 4 different occasions. At the MGM Grand over there NYC. I ran into him on the street when he was out there with Swaggy P and a bunch of other cats. And every time I said, hey, Zab, what's going on with you? Can I get a quick one? We was in the Stewart Hotel. And he would always stop and give me a short clip interview, man. So I told him when he was down here in the Flats, I said, man, I want to tell you, I appreciate how you keep it 100, man. And you're approachable dude, because a lot of boxers aren't approachable. You know what I'm saying? They just aren't approachable. But one thing about Zab, he's been to the elite level. He is a legend of the sport, multi-time world champion, and he still show that love, man.
Yes, sure.
Hey, Scotty and Flat, man, I gotta go pick up my lady. If you want to, you can put me in the background, but I wanted to leave off, with something for Flat, man, so he can take the floor from here, man. Did you expect all call-outs are mandatory to explode the way it has been? And I'll be back, man. Put me in the background.
That's my brother. Yeah, I definitely knew what it was gonna be from when it first started. When it first jumped off, I knew it because it's a rapper from Brooklyn named Paul Kane. That's Fabulous brother. He used to have an Instagram live where we all go on there and rap. We be rapping because I rap too. I do that too. Now
okay.
So we used to go up there, be freestyling and stuff. And if somebody called out another rapper to battle him, he used to say all call outs are mandatory.
All right.
And I that phrase hit me like, damn, yo, that's a strong phrase. And I was already thinking in my mind how I could start giving fighters a platform and all that to speak. And then one day on Zab's Instagram, my man Justin Biggs and my man Austin got into it. And from there, that's where it started. And we just kept going up from there. And I knew it. It's just the ring to it. All call outs are mandatory. Know what I mean? Giving fighters a chance to talk their stuff. It's a ring to it, bro. I knew it was gonna pop off.
How you plan on cultivating this, man, to something bigger than what it is right now? Because the streets are talking, social media is talking. So what's the plan, man? You know, you have a lot of people want to come to all call out some mandatory. How you plan on growing it?
The thing is this, man. Sky's the limit. I want radio shows, because everybody just thinking podcast. Podcast is dope. I love podcasts. But it also gets bigger than that. I'm thinking TV shows, ESPN, radio shows, everything just with that phrase, because I coined the phrase already.
Okay.
So I just want to take that to everywhere. TV, radio, the streets, posters, everywhere. But I want it wrapped around buses, trains. I want it everywhere. All call outs and managers. Because it's not just boxing, it's with anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's our field. We deal with boxing, but that phrase goes with anything. Cat, you good now? Is Cat still freezing up?
Cat connection is been. Can you hear us, Cat?
Yeah, Cat connection is bad. Your connection,
your connection is bad, Cat. We can't hear you.
So yeah, I think it's dope that it's blowing up like that, man. Know what I'm saying? That's dope, man.
So Cat was telling me earlier how y'all are thinking about traveling over to the Virgin Islands, man. Doing it big over there.
That's going down. October 23rd. We're not thinking about it, bro. That's going down. We live Celebrity Championship Boxing is going down. Then in December 4th, we got Shannon Briggs versus Rampage Jackson, and I'm gonna be on the undercard. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Bro, listen. We doing big. That's why I appreciate you for having me on here, because we doing big things. And trust me, one thing about me, I don't change. I don't switch up. I don't care what I'm doing. I could be carrying my bags down the street. If you hit me up and tell me you need anything from me, I don't care what it is. I'm dropping my bags and I'm helping you on the spot, because you giving me a platform. And like I said, from when I met you in Atlanta, I seen you as a genuine person.
Yeah.
That. Now I'm saying, I don't go off for how big somebody's name is and who they know. No, I go off for how their heart is.
Yeah, I say the same thing about Cat when I met her, and then you man, you was a cool cat when I stepped to you, man. That was my first time. I say, damn, that's on Flats, down here in the ATL supporting Zab. So I was like, cool, and you are a cool cat, and I support you, bro. I really want all call outs are mandatory to grow into something that can be organized and people respect. You know what I'm saying? When they respect it, they're gonna support it.
Yes.
You feel me? So that's where we at right now. We need to get more people to support what you have going on with all call outs and mandatory, and so it can be an organized structure. You know what I'm saying? As you grow it.
You know what, bro? One thing I learned, man. People follow the views, or they call it clout now. So all these young fighters, they know what's up. All these young fighters that's buzzing out there. Devin Haney, I've been in the gym with him since he was a teenager at Floyd Gym. I trained with him at Floyd Gym. I know his father. I know his family. They know me. Even Javante Davis. I've been in Floyd Gym with Javante Davis. Now I'm saying Ryan Garcia. All these guys know about the movement. They know Floyd know about the movement. His son used to tap on. Know what I'm saying? His son used to tap into the live. Oh, shout out to my bro Jay Leon too. Jay Leon Love. He's another one that was there from day one when I started the all call outs and mandatory, because that's my guy from the TMT gym.
And he's another real one. I met him for the first time. Yeah, take a picture, everything, man. Cool cat, bro.
Yo, I love guys with that energy. Cause yo, some of these guys, they could be, take it back to Zab, bro. This guy's a six-time world champion, right? The last undisputed welterweight champion of the world. Zab made millions, bro. I was around, bro. Zab had all that shit. Excuse my language. All that stuff they driving now with the Lamborghinis and the Zab was doing that earlier. At one point, he was above Floyd Mayweather. A lot of guys really might not remember this.
Yeah.
Zab was fighting on Mike Tyson's undercards. There was nothing bigger than Mike Tyson back in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. Floyd was making his name because he was an Olympian and all that. He was a bronze medalist. But Zab was fighting on Mike Tyson's undercards. He was the co-star of Mike Tyson's undercards. And the way Zab act now, you wouldn't think it. That Zab was that guy. But I love guys with that energy, bro. Guys that don't change. Know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I agree with you. Let's talk about this card y'all putting on the Virgin Islands, man. How many fights we talking, man?
Right now, it's seven. It's 7 fights. Action packed because what Zab do, he get the hungry guys. You know what I'm saying? Guys that want to make their name. So they gonna go all out. You know what I'm saying? They going all out. He got some celebrities, which he said he don't want to disclose it yet until they come out with official posters and all that. But it's gonna be a movie out there, man.
I saw you all on a IG video with this cat. I'm not sure who he was, but he was trying to convince y'all that he was the next best for you all to put on all call outs a mandatory or celebrity boxing championship. I think it was celebrity boxing. And y'all was going, he kind of had an accent, and there was no shirt on. He was up with no shirt on, and then y'all was like, "Nah, I don't think you're ready yet. We looking for somebody that's official. I don't think you're ready yet." He was trying to convince y'all that he was ready. He said, "Oh, you just fought an old ass man." Y'all was telling him he just fought an old ass man.
Yeah, he from the UK. Yeah. That dude is funny, man. I forget his name, but yeah, that guy, he from the UK. I think they said he be doing like exhibitions out there or something. I don't know too much about him, but I got love for the UK, but he started coming at me crazy. That same guy, he started coming at me.
I seen it, yeah.
So I had to start beef with the whole UK. US UK, all call outs are mandatory. We gonna make that happen. We gonna make the US versus the UK. We gonna make that happen.
Now, that's gonna be fire. Yeah.
Fire, bro. And this is the type of entertainment I feel like boxing needs, bro. Like, okay, we got the YouTubers coming in now. All right, that's cool. I don't got no problem with them. But it's hungry fighters out there that's not doing it for clout. That's really in the game. Know what I'm saying? And they looking to get some shine. So how about y'all bring some of them guys from the UK here that's hungry, and we bring some of them guys to get it on from the US that's hungry, and they get it on and cracking. Know what I'm saying?
Tell me this, man. I was asking those question flats to the fighters. Once all this exhibition stuff start coming in, and then the Paul brothers start, just getting all this exposure. When, like you said, you got fighters out there in the trenches that's doing it, the amateur to professional, and these dudes coming from YouTube and making all this money. So, what is your thought process on the boxers stepping up, or these professional fighters? Now we got Tyron Woodley. He's facing Logan Paul, Jake Paul rather. And then Logan Paul, he just got out of there with a legend, Floyd Mayweather. Right. How is that possible, man? Why are professional boxers saying, okay, let them get their bag, it's all good?
I mean, this is the thing. A lot of it is because the best is not fighting the best, so boxing is in need of entertainment. And then, like I said in the beginning of the conversation, bro, boxers feel like they don't need to be entertaining, bro. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. You have to have some sort of entertainment value in you to shine in this sport. Look at all the greats. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, going all the way back to Jack Johnson. These guys had an element of entertainment. You have to have an element of entertainment, bro. And that's what the YouTube guys like Jake Paul, that's what they bring into the game. And that's why they able to get into it, because they not just bringing, oh, all right, I could just punch. I'm just a dumb. Most people think boxers is dumb. And that's one thing that I had to deal with my whole life. Like, people always think like we slow, we punch drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
We don't know how to talk or entertain. That's why I rap because it helps me with my the way my brain works. It helps my thoughts flow, stuff like that. And also it shows people I'm good. I've been boxing my entire life. I'm good. I can still talk well. I can write well. I can express myself very well. Now I'm saying all of that is important. And these guys coming in from the YouTube world, they showing boxers like, yo, bring some entertainment, bro. Stop acting like you can't tell this guy you want to fight him. No, tell him you want that smoke. That's how you think these guys is getting these fights with Floyd Mayweather and these guys is coming out talking their stuff.
Yeah.
But this is what the crowd want to hear, bro. This is what the world want to hear. They don't just want to see a boxer just come up there, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear us talk. They want to hear us express ourselves and entertain them. Boxing is entertainment, bro. Sports is entertainment. That's why these guys is able to, you know, they're able to shine, bro.
Welcome back, Kano. Do you have anything? I was going to ask him about his relationship with Shannon Briggs, but you know, if you got a question before that.
Nah, I just wanted to touch up on the subject y'all was talking about, these celebrity matches and stuff like that, man. Look, Flash probably thinks the same way I do. I didn't hear exactly what he said because I just came in. But, man, I can't count another man's pocket. That's player hating, bro. If you can go in there and make that kind of money, man, go for it, bro. Because I know if I was in a situation, let's say one of these haters of mine called me out and I'm going to fight him for $1 million, bro, I'm stepping in the ring as old as I am. We going to get this bag. I'm going to knock his ass out, but I'm going to get this bag.
Right.
So it really has nothing to do with boxing. It has something to do with just understanding that go get the bag regardless. You know, what boxing has in its history. You know, boxing has its history, the amateur pedigree up to the professional. Now you got exhibition inserted in that and get the bag.
But the thing about it is, man, you got to blame the boxers, because if the best ain't fight the best, they got to get entertainment from somewhere. You got to put some blame.
That's what I
the fighters can't make it happen. They have middlemen like the managers and promoters. So who's to blame?
Flat. If a fighter really wants a fighter and tells his promoter, I want that fight, they work for the boxer. It's not the other way around.
That's why that's my guy right there. Kano just hit it on the head. The promoters and the managers work for the boxers. The boxers don't work for the promoters and managers. This is where they get the game twisted. And you know, I had to read that and learn that because I never knew that. I've been boxing my entire life and I never knew that, bro. I've been in contracts with different managers, different promoters, and I never knew that they supposed to work for me. I'm thinking I'm supposed to work for them. So if a fighter really wants smoke with somebody, if two fighters, because it's different if just one fighter wants smoke and the other one don't. But if both fighters really want smoke, it's gonna happen. I don't care what promotion you under. It's so much money, they could split that money. So they can't make money an excuse.
By the way,
let me ask you this though. This day and era on boxing, the message that they're sending out to the fans, the audience, or whatever, is just the opposite of what you said. Like they're not working for the fighter, they're working for the promoter, because cats are not sitting up here pushing for fights, man. That promoter getting on here and saying, just like Teofimo Lopez, for instance, we was calling Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, and Bob Arum comes out and say Nance Lomachenko.
Man, look, man, they hustling backwards. That's what I'm gonna say about it. By the way, Flat, you still got some footage of me and my fighter, man, in Biloxi. Mississippi in the parking lot that, was kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that shit's still up, bro. Look, hey, it is what it is, Scotty. But I'm gonna tell you this: Biloxi, Mississippi, the racism is really hard there, man. Really, really hard there, man. All I was doing was in the parking lot talking with my boxer. I was actually on live with Flat, man. We weren't saying nothing wrong. We was talking boxing
in the parking lot. Yep.
In the parking lot, and the white lady, it was white folks. I'm gonna just go ahead and clear it up. They was talking like, you talking like this. I'm not inside the restaurant. I'm not inside of it. I'm out here in the parking lot.
So they approach you, what? Y'all threw hands or what?
Man, they ain't want that now. I was there ready for it.
It could have went there.
But nah, man, look, that's actually the last fight I worked, period. I completely removed myself from the game on that aspect. I'm gonna tell you why, Flat, because Tito was believing that I said certain things that I didn't, even with the video footage there from the live. Well, they said you did this, you said that, you said that. I'm like, are you not looking at this live? Damn it. I said, well, look, man, I can't work with somebody that don't believe me, especially when I'm showing you proof of what happened.
Right.
So I just kind of got away from it, man. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them have it because I didn't like. And let me leave that alone. That's too.
Don't dig too deep, Connor. We know you could get crazy with it.
Yeah, I gotta leave that alone because I be done let out a lot of information they don't want. They don't want out.
Don't do that, Connor. Don't do that.
Aaron Jones said, that's not true 100. When somebody asked Bob Aaron when Teofimo saying he want to fight Devin Haney next, he said it's not about what the fighter wants. It's the promoters, not the fighters. What y'all think about that?
You want me to go first, man? Or you gonna go?
I'm gonna say this real quick. I didn't hear him say that, but if Bob Arum said that, that shows you his mentality, and that's so wrong. Because how is it about the promoters? Can the promoters get in the ring and entertain the people? Are the promoters getting hit, taking punches? No. So how is it about the promoters? But I don't know.
That's cool.
That's that. I mean, that's just if he believes that that's a false statement by Bob Arum, and I know Bob Arum. But that just look the fighter. If they want to fight, man, you got to set this fight up, man. Otherwise, what do I got you for? It's just that simple. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I don't know what the new school doing, and that they might be a little scared and tippy-toe and stuff. We don't tippy-toe where I'm from, and I know damn well from where Flat from in Brooklyn they don't tippy-toe. So.
Let me tell you this. It's a couple fighters. People try to hit me up and say they duck this fight, they duck that fight. Fighters that I know because I got an influence in Brooklyn, in New York. I got an influence. So people come to me and be like, yo, this fighter ducked this and that. And I'm like, yo, listen, I don't believe it. Because where we from, that's not allowed.
Okay. It's
not allowed, bro. Like, if a guy where I'm from duck a fight, he gets put on Front Street. Now if it don't make sense, then that's understandable. But
Teofimo duck, I'm gonna say it. Teofimo duck. I don't care, Brooklyn or not.
You said Teofimo duck?
I said it.
Well. I can't say he not. But why you say that? You right. Saying he ducked Devin Haney?
Absolutely, could have been fought him a long time ago. That fight could have happened a long time ago.
That's Teofimo fault they didn't fight.
Yes, I believe that.
Could be right.
But then again, he was raised in Florida, so I don't know, man, because he ain't fully Brooklyn.
Hey,
he's half-breed, all right? He a half-breed. You can't claim him completely, bro.
Hey, since Flat's the guest, I want to even turn this into a Teofimo because I totally disagree. So I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on. I'll call out some mandatory because that'd be a whole nother live. You know what I'm saying?
It is an all call out, but anyway, I know how I get down.
It's going. Anytime you got me, I'm Mr. All Call Outs and mandatory. And you got Loco. It's gonna be some controversy talked about. Believe me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about your boy Shannon Bridge, man. I miss his energy when he used to go from gym to gym, man, and say, "Let's go, champ." Now you talking about a phrase that's coined? Oh my God. Hearing him saying, let's go over and over again. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. When does he get back in the ring, man? Like, I know you said he's facing Rampage Jackson. How did y'all bring that fight together, man? Because that's talking about somebody who I grew up watching in Pride, mixed martial arts, UFC, all over, to now, you know, he's stepping in the boxing arena, right? It's going to be a boxing match, right?
Right. Well, they agreed. Well, they actually got the contract signed in next week. But they both agreed that they're going to do boxing first and then do MMA next.
So Shannon Briggs, he kickboxed before, right?
He fought in K1. He did K1.
All right, so he did K1. So they actually going to do mixed martial arts. Okay.
That's what they agreed. That's what they're agreeing to.
I mean, that's pretty equal, Flats, because when you look at Rampage style, he has a stand-up style even in mixed martial arts. Absolutely. He has good takedown defense and stand-up style. So that'll work out perfect for Shannon Briggs.
Absolutely. And I think it'll be great because they both know how to build up a fight, right? They both know how to build up a fight, and they both warriors. Now I'm saying, now I'm gonna let y'all in on something, because Shannon Briggs had called Rampage out before, and Rampage didn't respond. But you know, as I said, they called me Mr. All Callouts and Mandatory. So I had put up a post. I still got it saved to this day. I put up a post and I said Shannon Briggs, because we train every day. You know what I'm saying? So I threw some controversy out there. I say, yo, he coming to knock Mike Tyson out, Holyfield out, Lennox Lewis out, and the last name I put was Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
Rampage blocked me because of that. You know he blocked me because of that. I'm like, oh man, come on, bro. Then they gotta understand. Right after that, that's when this whole controversy came up between Shannon Briggs and Rampage Jackson. So I like to think I had a little something to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, you got a whole lot to do with it. Let me go ahead and clear something up, man. That Flats ain't telling you, man. He will instigate on his lives, okay? He will instigate a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to, man. And by the way, don't act like you're the only one that got blocked. You know who blocked me. God.
Oh, yeah. You know, it happens. It happens, man. Know what I'm saying? That's my guy, too. So I can't, know what I'm saying? I can't say too much about, but yeah, I know the situation. A lot of guys block me, though.
Who blocked you,
Edgar Berlanga, man. That shit was funny to me. It was hilarious.
What? Edgar Berlanga block you? Oh shit!
And the funny part was I was ringside, man, for his fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you talking about it.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Hey, I tell everybody.
Man, about that, you was always showing him love. You was showing him.
Yeah, he was showing him love.
I think it was a misunderstanding, man. Because anytime, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Flat, man. A lot of times, man, if you give a constructive criticism, they'll take it for hatred. You know, I know the guy could box. You know the guy could box. He came up boxing. He wasn't knocking people out. I know you know that, being in Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
You know,
he fought my little brother. I was there when they first when they was kids. Him, this kid, Shushu Bruce Codrington. He's he was supposed to be an Olympian this year.
Yeah, that bad knockout. Yeah.
A lot of these young guys that's coming up, I was there. I was in the gym running. You know, I was running through the amateurs when they was just getting in the gym. So Edgar, I remember him when he was a baby. Edgar fought my little brother in the Junior Olympics. Know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, because Edgar, my little brother is a little guy. Edgar just blew up and got big. I was like, yo, I started sparring with Edgar after he fought my little brother in the Junior Olympics. And a couple years after that, I was sparring with Edgar. And I'm like, yo, how did he get that big? Edgar got big, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been around these guys since they was kids, man.
And I think that's just a misconception they have about him, that he doesn't know how to box, and that's a false.
Edgar could box, man.
Edgar could box, man. I try to tell everybody, oh, how you know this? I'm like, man, I know. I've been around, bro. Yeah, they know me too. Damn it, you know.
But you know, with the success that he's having, it's gonna be scrutiny put in there. So he probably took it like you was scrutinizing him or something. I don't even know the exact situation, but
He's
I know
supposed
you're
to
not like
show
that. You're
9.
not like that, Kono.
Well,
Nah,
I'll tell you like this. I'm curious if all this criticism came when he was fighting Demond Nichols, because he was doing a lot of retread on how he was setting up the right hand. He was being predictable in there. I'm not sure if Kano was critiquing him and he didn't like that,
no,
but
no,
they
no.
gotta get thick skin, man. These
It was
cats got
before that.
thick skin.
Yeah, it was way before that, because actually his last fight I was happy with. I'm gonna tell you why I was happy with, even though he got hit a lot. One, the first round knockout is no longer there. Okay,
Correct.
they can't use can he go past the first round no more.
Correct.
2, he went the distance. So can he go the distance? That's out the window now. So now I believe that took a load off of his shoulder now that all that bullshit is out the way. Now he could just focus on boxing and not listen to all this other shit going on. So I was happy about his last fight, unlike a lot of other people.
It's true.
Okay. That's what's up. I get where you're coming from with that. So, we got a lot to look forward to, man, with all call-outs and mandatory. And we definitely look forward to the Celebrity Boxing Championship coming back down to the A, man. I'm not sure what the schedule is. Do you have a clue when it's coming back down to the South there on Flat?
Definitely next year. The next event is in October, so definitely next year we'll be out there in the A. The A show crazy love, man. I love Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? It's lit out there.
It was wild up in the Cosmopolitan, man. It was lit up.
It was lit out there, bro. And now I'm seeing Atlanta is becoming it's slowly but surely becoming a mecca of boxing.
Yep.
Because they do a lot of shows out there.
Out of nowhere. This started on the back end of 2020, because Tank came down here in 2019, and then we jumped in the pandemic. Somehow, some way, like I think it's September, October 2020, man, it's boxing all over Atlanta. Like, we couldn't get a boxing match down here. Nan's thriving.
Right. It seemed like every month it's two shows out there at least.
Yeah.
New York, we ain't have a boxing show out here in a while.
And I want to get y'all feedback on Conor and Flats on Jamel Charlo. He's going in there for undisputed. You talk about your boy Zab being undisputed. We don't know when the welterweight ever going to link up with fighting for all the belts. But tonight, we got Jamel Charlo fighting Brian Castano, right? What's y'all take on that, man? If he wins, right? If he wins, do you believe they're going to respect him enough to put him on the pound-for-pound list? So you saying no? Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't his credentials be enough? With the being that it hasn't been done. First of all, in the four-belt era, it hasn't been done.
In my opinion, I believe he top 10, but they just not gonna put him there. They're not gonna put him or his brother there. Now I'm saying they've been world champions for a while now.
Yeah,
but I don't know. They just the pound for pound list is I don't know, bro. That list is always shaky to me. It's always shaky. You know what I'm saying? Because they put guys that's like, I go off a resume. What's your resume like? Who you fought? These guys, well, the Charlo at 54, his resume is tough. He got a tough resume. Know what I'm saying? Maybe not one of the best in boxing, but definitely the best at his division at 154. Know what I'm saying? I think he's a top 10 fighter, in my opinion.
I don't think he's going to get the credit. I'm with him on that. They're just not going to give him his props, although they should. He is on my pound-for-pound list even before this fight. Even though your boy Norris, he be killing me when I tell him, because he don't like my pound-for-pound list. He calls me a yellow hater.
What's your pound-for-pound list?
I'm going to give you right now. I'm going to tell you Earl Spencer's number 1 on my list. I'm just going to leave it at that. But anyway, I don't have Canelo on my list at all.
Who's number 2 and 3?
All right. You know that me and you have been through this before. We've talked about this a bunch of times. It might have been a year or 2 ago, Flat. But damn, you know how I feel about Canelo. We spoke about it. I told you that I don't like the way he moves. I don't like the fact that he popped dirty. You know what I'm saying? And it just anytime you pop dirty to me, I'm not going to have you on my pound-for-pound list. That's just Now, I don't care what your skill levels is like. If you pop dirty like a Fury, pop dirty, he's never gonna be on the pound for pound list of mine, man. It's simple as that, man. Now, for them to try to make it sound like he digested it off of tainted meat is also a false narrative, because for you to have that kind of level, you have had to have injected it in you. It was in his bloodstream, flat. So I'm just keeping it fair across the board. This got nothing to do with his name being Canelo. This got something to do with the way he moves and pop dirty.
Who's your second and third? Who's your top pound for pound, Flat? Who your top pound for pound?
I gotta go Canelo number 1.
Okay.
I gotta go Canelo number 1, and I'll put Terrence Crawford. Then I gotta go with Tyson Fury.
Whew.
Yo, Tyson Fury, did you just say what?
Hey, look, hey, this Mr. All Call here, right? This is all call outs mandatory, right? I'm gonna have to test that defense out. God damn, bro. Hey. I'm gonna have to test that defense out.
My list is crazy. Listen, my list is crazy, but I go off a resume. That's my main thing.
All right.
I go for resume.
So for Tyson Fury, you're going off resumes. So you got Klitschko when he was still active fighter. Now, apart from him leaving the sport for amount of time, how can you justify the resume from Sefa Safari, Francisco Pianetta, Tom Schwartz, and Otto Wallin? How does they even include? Outside of Deontay Wilder, out of that 5 when he came back, how does that resume add up to being on your pound for pound, dog?
I'm gonna do like Flash do. Watch.
Yo, it's crazy because when you break it down like that, it's gonna sound like he don't belong there. But you gotta think, bro. Klitschko was dominating the sport. Wilder was dominating the sport.
But they weren't giving him credit though. So how can Tyson Fury get credit for a fighter that they wasn't applying credit to when it came down to him reigning as long as he did and his defenses, man, going in there for his 11th title defense? How can you get rewarded for a fighter that they were saying that wasn't the best heavyweight out there? How's that possible, man? Like I'm confused all the time when that subject comes up.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. I don't know, man. I'm just heavy on. All I can say is I'm heavy on resume, and to me, he beat 2 guys that nobody else couldn't beat.
Okay.
On paper. So
you think he did it fair?
No, I don't think he. I don't now that because I seen the glove controversy and all that when it happened, but I recently my management K Tabs he been showing me stuff with the glove controversy, and I'm like, it's a little deeper than I thought it was, but still. I just don't see. I don't know. That's a tough one because I don't understand to this day. I don't understand how his hand could go in the glove and punch through the wrist. I don't understand that. It's just I don't get it. That's not under. I don't understand that. I'm waiting for somebody to still explain it to me. How could his hand? How can he punch with his fist through the wrist part? I just don't understand that.
Like I said, I respect all call-outs are mandatory. And being that you are my guest, I don't want to divert too much because we'll be on here to the AM. Real talk. The energy would change. We'll be on here to the AM there, Flat.
I could debate this all day because I listen to everybody's opinion. I don't say like, yo, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. Nah. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But you got to make it make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. I seen a glove. I seen a floppy glove. Or I just don't understand how he could effectively punch somebody through the wrist. So the glove controversy is just, it's not a yes or it's not a no to me. It's just, I don't understand it. It goes in the realm of the misunderstood.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I respect what you say about how you go about your pound for pound list. My pound for pound list, I'm not gonna divulge it because that just starts another whole different conversation. But
wait, what you base it off? What you base it off?
I base it off the way it was originally created. Does your style, if your style was matched up against somebody's other style from another weight division and y'all fought in the same weight division, who do you think will win that fight? I'll give you an example. Shakur Stevenson, beautiful boxing style, got all the skills, defensive and all that. Let's say he fights like a New Age. Who would you favor in that stylistically between the both of them?
Between who?
Him and a New Age, or him or whoever you want to pick on a different way.
I think a New Age style is tougher. I think his style is tougher. I think his style would give Shakur problems.
Okay. But you see how I do mine. The resume doesn't matter. Originally, it wasn't about your resume. But I am a lot older than you, so I go back way further.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Did it a different way. You know what I mean?
I'm heavy on resume, bro.
Like Lomachenko, I never had him on my pound for pound list. Because his style was already beaten by two different people. So obviously his style doesn't travel. So I can't have him on my pound for pound list. If I'm doing it the real original way.
That's a crazy way to judge it right there.
I don't have Errol Spence in my top 3, period. And I definitely say Terrence Crawford is a better fighter when it comes to Errol Spence.
Well, me and you gonna bet. If that fight ever happens, me and you gonna bet. I'm betting on Spence for that.
My pocket's itching to bet for that fight, but they just can't make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They want to reinstate Manny Pacquiao. They want to reinstate Manny Pacquiao to the super champion and make it even closer. It would have been good if they reinstated him. And then, Errol Spence has 3 belts. And then the last remaining belt out there is Crawford.
Crawford should be looking for the Ugas fight, first of all, right now. But anyway,
absolutely, I agree. Absolutely.
Flat, I'm going to ask you this question because I know the answer to it. I've been around you forever, man. But a lot of people are not giving this specific fighter any credit at all. And I'd like you to speak on one fighter by the name of Gervonta Davis.
Killer. He's
savage,
a killer, man. Yo, I thought I went against my own best. I went against my own best decision making. I said that kid, what's the last kid he fought?
Barrios.
I said Barrios was gonna beat him. I thought Barrios was gonna pull it off. Bro, he did great. I feel like he did great. But Tank, when he catch you, he got you. When he got you, he got you, bro. Know what I'm saying? It's like Michael Jordan at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing your thing all you want, but when that last couple of minutes, them last 2 minutes in crunch time, 3 minutes, Michael Jordan just gonna take over. And that's what Tank is showing. He's gonna take. You could be beating him for however long, because I feel like he was losing that Leo Santa Cruz fight too. I felt like he was getting outpointed. At Barrios' fight. But when Tank catch you, you in trouble. So that goes for all these guys at 35, 40. Y'all can outbox Tank for 8 rounds, 9 rounds. I believe it. But when he catch you, when he catches you, how's your body gonna react?
They ain't gonna react good. He punched like a mule, bro.
Yo,
I think the fight to make down here, one of the biggest fights. You got Brian Norman Jr. that's 21-0 down here in Atlanta. And him and Tank has 3 sparring sessions already. One when he was 16 and 2 this year, in a 3-day period. And it was legendary sparring, man. Brian Norman Jr., the assassin, 2.0. His dad boxed, you know what I'm saying? And him and Tank has a history. A lot of people are not talking about it because when the sparring session happened, certain people got upset with a certain promotion. So I'm saying it. I was the only YouTube, the media that was there during the sparring session. But once
you
they
saw
found
the
out it
sparring
was him,
session.
yeah, I seen it. I seen both days, and it was legendary, bro. Like, I wish they would allow it to record. It would have had so much attention. It would have brought so much attention to linking those two up. Gervonta Davis versus Brian Norman Jr. Not to take away anything from Gervonta. He is a dog, a savage, everything people say he is. But Brian Norman Jr. is that too.
Flash,
He is.
I gotta look him up.
he is the good. He is definitely the goods. I don't say that unless it's true.
I gotta look him up.
Brian Norman J, he's the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the good.
And I don't think they're gonna show him that love though. I don't think they're gonna, Floyd Mayweather is gonna allow him to fight Gervonta, even though if that fight went down here in Atlanta, oh man, it'll be huge. That should be grand.
He got a big name like that?
Yeah, down here. Yeah, he has a name, man. He's like one of those real respected fighters, man, that people know of, but he's a quiet dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not on social media a lot, so that's why people really don't know who he is.
See, and this is what I'm saying, bro. No offense, because I'm old school, bro. Let me tell you something. I remember when Facebook first came out. One of my best friends, his name is Keith. He had to convince me. No, not Facebook, MySpace. He had to convince me to go on social media because I'm not really a social guy like that. People mistaking it when they hear me talking. They see me do all call outs and all of that. But I'm really not a social guy.
Yeah.
So I had to be convinced to get on social media. But I understand that runs the world, bro. Social media runs the world. And you will get jerked out of opportunities because you're not interacting with the world, bro.
True.
And it's sad, but that's just what it is, bro. That's how these guys is getting. Yo, what they said, Logan Paul made 20 million. Come on, bro. This guy, I could guarantee he never had a fight in his life. Boxing, let alone boxing. I could guarantee you he never threw a punch at. He never knew how it felt to punch nobody in the face growing up. Know what I'm saying?
You could tell just by the fight he had.
Is what I'm saying. But guess what? He made $20 million.
Absolutely.
Why? Because he know how to use this phone and he know how to talk to these people. He know how to entertain these people. To me, it's not fair, but you got to get with the times. Like, you could sit and complain about it or you could do something about it.
We do live in an era. We do live in an era where you have individuals that's more so associated with this social media shit. I look at it this way. If you got, let's just say you have 10,000 subscribers on this YouTube shit. If they donated to your channel every time you went live, let's just say you went live twice a day, I mean, your income would be real nice, but that's just not the way it is. I would rather go back to what I grew up off of, meeting the person face to face and judging their character then with a handshake or whatever, and understanding that's who you meet. Now it's all social media, character, costume, in just in an everyday type of climate where you run into people that's big on YouTube, but you'll never see them out of the fight. You'll never see them out of the fight. So
I feel you, and it's weird, bro. It's weird, but this is what the world become now. You could date and marry somebody over this phone. You could meet somebody over this phone. You never met them walking in. See, I remember when I was growing up, we used to walk around with a pen and a piece of paper for when we meet a girl. You get a number, you write it down on the paper, you go home to the house phone and you call her. Her parents pick up maybe, and you be like, yo, can I talk to Tina or whatever her name is? And they give her the phone, and you be nervous because you don't know if they're gonna let you talk to her or not. But you take that chance.
On that road.
You feel me? Remember that? Remember that? Come on, bro. Now you could meet somebody and end up marrying them over this phone without ever leaving your house. This is just what the world is now. I don't agree with it because I'm old school, but this is what it is. I'm old school. I'd rather everything be face to face. But this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the kid you talking about out there in Atlanta, it's sad he's not gonna get his shot because he's not on social media. he's not turning up. He's not building that audience. Because I normally know mostly every fighter, but I probably seen him before. I'm sure I've seen him before, but because he's not, you know what I mean, he's not out there on social media. He probably never fought. He never fought on TV, right?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
He fought on TV.
Hey, during the pandemic, when there was no crowd, he fought on there. He stopped his opponent. Look, he's mad talented, bro.
I
He's just
had to see
down
him.
here in Atlanta. He just down here in Atlanta. He's not on social media like that, man.
I had to see him before then. You know what I'm saying? But it's just this is the world. That's my point. Is the world is this phone and social media now. You know what I'm saying? It's sad.
Name, y'all. I'm gonna put up. What's his name? His name.
Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, Brian Norman Jr., the assassin.
What's that fighter name
2.0.
again?
Brian Norman Jr.
I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull him up.
He can fight for.
Who he signed to?
He's with Cameron Duncan as a manager. I don't think he signed anybody, but his Cameron Duncan is a manager. St. Jerome and his manager, you know, all that.
Yeah, I know Cameron Duncan.
Yeah, so me and his pops was on the phone with Cameron Duncan not too long ago talking about the situation. Yeah, man, he signed to the right manager. You know what I'm saying? So, but I doubt he'll get that Gervonta Davis fight. That should have set Atlanta off, man.
If he not.
What was that, Cat?
But if he not gonna market his fight, who marketing it for him?
That's the thing.
Like that's
He
bad
better reach out to
publicity.
Flat.
Like, who's marketing his fights then? Who is marketing him?
He need to get on that all call outs mandatory one good time.
But
For real.
somebody has to be in charge of marketing him.
Let me tell y'all something, man. This
He
is
gonna have
another
to get
fight.
on there more than one time though.
This a fight to look out for that we just made on all call outs and mandatory. Josue Vargas versus my dude from Philly. What's my cat? What's my boy from Philly name? I'm sorry, this is my boy too. I just came up with it in my mind. That's why I can't think of his name right now.
I did see him go back and forth though. I can't remember his name either. But you know,
he just fought. Who?
Is he gonna fight Hank?
Hank Lundy.
Jose Vargas not gonna fight Hank Lundy.
We made that connection on all call outs and mandatory. They talking about putting it together.
Damn.
Jose Vargas gonna smoke him, bro. I got my money on Josue, but you already know I gotta go with Josue, bro.
Yeah, but Lundy is a vet. He a vet, so he's a live
But
dog. And I
even
heard
with that, they still gonna have to work out the logistics of
Yeah.
Josue Vargas the one his last fight he was getting touched up pretty good.
Nah. I was
his
at
last fight was kind of tough. His last fight was, I don't know if he's getting touched up, but his last fight was kind of tough.
I was at that fight.
For him, man.
Nah, the fight you talking about was the one where he lost his teeth. He ain't lose his teeth his last fight.
Nah, the last fight, remember he fought like a tall black kid.
Yeah, I was there. I was ringside.
So that was because I don't really remember. I don't remember the whole fight exactly, but and I know how good. That's another kid I knew since he was a baby.
You forgot I tagged you when I was with him at the hotel?
No, I know you was there. I'm just saying I don't remember exactly how the fight went.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't an easy fight, but I mean, he clearly won a unanimous decision. It wasn't like he was getting, you know what I'm saying, rocked or anything like that.
I didn't say that. I was just saying that I thought he was, it was a tough fight and he was getting touched a little bit more than I've been to a couple of his fights too. So that'll be a good fight between him and Hank Lundy, man. I mean, not Hank Lundy. Yeah, Hank Lundy.
Hank Lundy. Yeah. That's a good fight for him because Hank Lundy is a guy that you got to beat to get to the championship level.
I'm rolling with the home team all day. I'm rolling with the home team. You already know, bro.
Yeah, Josue my guy too, and Hank Lundy is my guy. They both my guys. So I just like the fact that they get a chance to fight and make some money. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they get paid handsomely. They get paid well. That's what it's about.
Jojo Diaz moving into the equation at lightweight. Who would y'all like to see him fight? First, it came up that he might be fighting Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
They was going at it.
Yeah, and now that's done changed up. So who they say he fighting? He might be fighting Kano next. JoJo.
I don't know. Who is he gonna fight?
So you pleading the fifth because you really don't like JoJo. Okay, I got it.
I don't like JoJo Diaz at all.
Why you don't like him?
I'm not sold on him. I think Devin beats him. Let me see. 135. 135. Devin beats him. Tank beats him. T.O. beats him.
Ryan?
I think they were trying to make the fight with Javante. That's who they're trying to make the fight with. Javante and JoJo Diaz, man.
Yeah, that's the only fighter he could probably beat out of the group is Ryan, because he got his chin up like a giraffe, so he'll probably get caught up. But other than that,
that's true. I mean, that's Ryan Garcia we talking about. He trying to get a fight with Javante Davis too.
Whoa. He ain't trying to get no fight with nobody. He said he wanted Tank. Then he said he was gonna get Manny Pacquiao, which Manny Pacquiao didn't even know about the fight. Then he was the mandatory to Devin. Went ahead and did something else. Now he's pleading his damn mental health. And that, bro, I don't believe anything.
He's coming back off mental health, though. He's coming back off mental health, and now his mind is clear. He said, "I want to fight Javante. That's the fight I want."
I don't believe the mental health anyway. You didn't see the pictures and stuff when he was over there on the boat with them she-males, I don't even believe they were women. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe he really want to fight Tank. I don't believe that.
Nah, me neither. I had to cook him, bro. All call-outs are mandatory. I had to cook him, bro. I don't bite my tongue, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe he really want to fight. I think he'll fight Devin Haney before he fight Tank or Teofimo. Because you got to think, Devin Haney is a masterful boxer. He'll box your socks off. But Teofimo and Tank is gonna hurt you. They're gonna hurt you, bro. Those two guys that are gonna hurt you. Devin Haney, he might not hurt you. He might just box you for 12 rounds.
So do you think JoJo Diaz can beat any of those, Scotty? Realistically,
lightweight. I'm the only one, like you said, Mr. Giraffe himself, Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Him up there swinging that neck around, trying to throw that left hook. Yeah, absolutely. That's the only one I see out of the top names.
What about you, Flat?
I don't sleep on Ryan, bro. I know he keep his head up high, but I don't sleep on him, bro. I think he could be. He probably could beat JoJo too.
Check this out, though, man. This realistically, Flat, man. Fighting like that against, let's say, a Ryan Garcia fighting like that against a Tank or a Teofimo, you think they're not gonna reach that chin, bro?
They definitely gonna touch him. They gonna hurt him. Them two right there gonna hurt him. Now him and Devin will be a good fight because of the styles. Devin not gonna go for the kill. You know what I'm saying? But Teofimo and Tank, they going for the kill, bro.
I think even though Devin Haney, I've criticized him for his lack of power, I think he stops Ryan Garcia. If he gives Ryan Garcia that Jorge Linares work, he stops him. He stops him, man.
That chin I'm not sold on his chin, Flat.
I'm not sold on it either after Luke Campbell. Hell no.
Yeah, his chin is not it, but
he need to borrow my chin. My chin is solid, like granite.
We're not talking with 18-ounce gloves on that cutout. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Look, I wasn't blessed with a defense or nothing like that. I had to be blessed with something. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you take a brick.
Punch. I could take a punch. Anybody in any of these gyms could tell you gonna hit me, and I'm gonna take yours. I just want to know, can you take mine when I hit you? That's all I want to know, and I'm gonna find out before it's all over.
Yeah. Hey, what about Rolly though? Rolly, he up there looking goofy with his belt and his goddamn, Al Pacino motherfucking shades on. What do y'all put him in the damn equation with that lightweight division?
I think he beats Ryan.
We take it serious or what?
I think he beats Ryan too.
Yeah, I think he dogs him. I think he do the doghouse rules, and I think he back him up. He dog him, put that forearm across his face like he loved doing. Yeah.
He blocked me too. Rolly blocked me too on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I ain't surprised.
Rolly's sensitive, man. Rolly's very sensitive, bro. I got blocked.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about Rolly. I was there when my man Otis Pimpleton first bought him the Floyd Gym. You know what I'm saying? Because I came to Floyd Gym in 2016 in I think February 2016, and they bought him probably like in the summer of 2016. That's when they signed him. So I was in Floyd Gym before Rolly was. You know what I'm saying? So I seen when he first came, and I was like, yo, this kid is weird. Like he's a weird fighter, bro. Like he's awkward to a fault, but skill wise, you remember it's certain guys that was awkward. Like damn, it's certain guys that was real awkward. I remember it was a guy named Sam Solomon. He fought middleweight. He was a middleweight world champion. He had no skills, bro. He just was awkward as hell, bro. And it's a few more guys that was like that, and they got by just by how awkward they was. And I think Rolly is one of those guys. He gets by because of how awkward he is, but once he get to that next level,
Yo, can we take a moment to give a good shout out to Serena McCoy? She won her fight last night.
yeah, I was on live with her right before her fight. I was on live with her.
Shout out to her, man, for sure.
She won by
Team
decision.
Serena.
Yeah, Team Serena, man. She likes that shit, bro. She eat that shit up, bro.
Yeah, I love Serena. That's my little sister right there. She won by decision or knockout.
Decision.
I heard
You know,
the girl she fought had a lot of fights.
yeah. Hey, but listen, man. You know she want, man. Hey, you know she want that smoke with Estrada, Sinicia, super bad.
I know
Estrada
that.
looked good in her last fight, though.
Huh?
Estrada looked decent in her last fight.
Serena's a different beast. Flat to tell you, she will fight anybody.
But I like the energy that Estrada was giving, man. You know, coming off that bullshit ass fight she had with that 5-0 fighter knocked her out in what, 7 seconds or something?
How about the soccer mom?
Yeah, the soccer mom. Yeah, the
disrespectful,
mom.
man. Y'all disrespectful.
But flat, man. If I had a fighter in the condition that lady was in, I would have never put her in there against super bad, bro. Come on, bro. You know there's level to this, bro. You gonna put somebody in there and to get hurt badly, bro.
She was 5-0.
I don't know what she was, but you could tell.
5-0, bro.
But that's the type of fight they choose to fight, though. They choose those type of fighters so they can get that type of publicity like that. They like where they at to fight my niece, the world champion Tyreesha Douglas. Like, come on now, order them in the same weight class. Like, that's ridiculous.
I love
that they go out and damn near kill somebody all because they want some recognition, but they not ready for that work. I dare them call her out. I ain't heard none of them open their mouth not one time. I damn open their mouth. Open your mouth and say something, and we coming for you.
God damn, Cat, your signal good right there, Cat.
They not going to try to even mention.
But yeah, y'all already know who my girl is. You know, Amanda said, y'all already know.
So.
Uh-oh, she froze again.
Who's your girl?
Let them keep calling out them fighters. Let them keep calling out them fighters that they can beat. Keep calling them easy. That's why it's called easy work. Keep getting that easy work and duck my nut. They gonna keep playing with me. See, I'm over the road right now because I'm trying to make.
Come on, man, you gotta give the eye, bro.
I just started my own company, a female trucking company with a partner. So right now we getting that situation. But we coming. I'm telling you, and when I get this trucking thing situated, all call outs and mandatory is gonna be on a whole nother level. One pulling, right. I'm gonna pull up.
That's right.
Come on, Flat. You were supposed to put your face in there and put the eyes out there. You had to give at least your signature. You had to give your signature.
I gotta do it for Cat. I love Cat, man. Cat, I love Cat, bro. I'll let Cat run. I told Cat anything she tell me to do, I'm doing it. I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm not gonna question it. Now I'm saying anything she tell me to do, I'm just gonna do it. Just like y'all. Anytime y'all tell me, get on an interview or y'all need, man, I'm just dropping whatever I'm doing, bro.
But you know what it is with me, Flat. That's why I don't bother you too much. You know, I'm all about that drama myself. You feel me?
Yeah, I know.
I let you do your thing, man. You know,
Yes, sir. But I'm just
Nor
saying that's the type of person I am, man. You know what I'm saying?
Norris be blowing me up though. That damn Norris be blowing me up, man. Shoot, I had to get used to him, man, because you know I was on him for a minute,
Yeah,
man.
I know. You was on him.
I had to get used to him. I'm like, all right. I understand him now, man. So let me just go ahead and let him live. You know what I'm saying?
So I know earlier, Flash, you mentioned that Tyson Fury was third on your pound for pound. So heading into this
But
October
y'all
9th fight,
know,
What Cash said?
what'd you say, Kat?
She froze up.
Yeah, either that or she'll be in a big delay. That's why I was quiet, trying to see if it can't come in a
can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, cat pushing that 18 wheeler, bro. Shoot, she all over.
Can
You
Nah.
going in and out. We can't hear a word now, that Cat. I want to ask you that, Flats. You know, Tyson,
hey, that's because hey y'all, that's because I'm in the truck. That's because I'm in the truck. That's why. That's the only reason why.
Nah, we know.
yeah, we know you out there grinding. We know you out there grinding, shouting.
What you was saying, Scotty?
You know what you thought about this heavyweight fight that's coming up, you know, for this WBC title. How do you see it playing out? Will Tyson Fury step in the ring or vacate the title, or you know, you got to go back on a cocaine binge and leave the sport? I mean, what you see popping off, man?
He go step in October when they fight the 9th.
Yep.
My money, I want my heart is with Wilder, but my head is with Fury because he bigger and he got a better skill set than Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But my heart is with Wilder because I want him to win. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's a tough task. And I heard Fury was getting the shit beat out of him in sparring. That's why they really pushed their fight back.
Yeah, Jared Anderson was beating the shit out of him. I heard.
That's why I heard. I don't know,
So
man.
hey, if a job, but knocked them down too.
I heard.
And if that's the case, that means they was just standing there banging because F.A. Jogger is a flat-footed individual. Like it's not like he has good movement.
Yeah, I went to Jay Prince gym out there in Houston and sparred out there, and I seen those guys getting it in. B.Y. Jennings, Jared Anderson, F.A. Now I mean they got a nice little team out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got a nice little team, but you know, man, I don't know. A lot of these dudes, they not real. They be all right. They be pretty good, but when somebody get in there that's gonna really touch their heart, they don't be the same. You know
So you don't put no emphasis in Tyson Fury being a scumbag. You just think, you know, in your mind that he's the better boxer when it comes to Deontay Wilder. But last time I checked that Flat, I thought the heart was over everything. You know, they say I'm going on my heart. I'm going on with my heart.
Right. I feel like Wilder is a fair fighter. He just lacks in skills. He lacks in the skill department. But he got the equalizer, of course, with the right hand. But to beat Fury, you might need more than that, bro, because he killed Fury for 8 seconds. Fury died, bro. But he came back to life. He resurrected in the 12th round. And if you can't knock him out, I don't think you really could beat Fury. In the 12-round fight, I don't think you would beat him.
I mean, if you want to gauge knockouts, Deontay Wilder knockouts were way heavier than what Deontay experienced in the rematch. I mean, because Deontay got straight back up, and plus they questionable with him being tripped or being hit behind the head. But when he knocked out Fury in the 12th round, shit, that was like a 13 count flat.
He knocked him out. He was out. He was out, but he got up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all the conspiracy.
Thanks to Jack Reese.
Yeah. The counting was bad. The count was bad. But we could say that about Tyson and what's my
Buster
man?
Douglas.
Buster Douglas. Yeah. We could say the same thing. We could say that all the way back to Jack Dempsey and what's my man name? And Gene Jack Dempsey and I think Gene Tunney. Same thing. They said it was like a 13 of 15.
The long count. Yeah, the long count. Yeah.
Well, I'm picking Wilder to win by knockout, man. Inside of 3.
Yeah.
It's just my pick.
That's tough. I'm a betting man, though. I bet. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of other boxing guys. I bet on all fights. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I wouldn't bet on Wilder winning by knockout.
I am.
Yeah.
I'll definitely bet on this Wilder fight. Got Wilder, and then if this Lomachenko Teofimo fight, I'm definitely betting on that again because I cleaned up pretty good on YouTube on the first fight.
Where you said Lomachenko and Teofimo?
Yeah, that's what Bob Aaron's trying to make next.
A rematch?
If the George Kambosos fight either happen or don't happen.
They trying to Kambosos, man. I think that's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, Kambosos looking strong, man. You know what I'm saying? He looking like he's serious about going in there and shocking the motherfucking world. So
he good? Kambosos?
He can fight, man. He's gonna pressure you the whole time. I don't know. That's the only thing that I got a question mark. Not saying that he could beat Teofimo. Let's get that before I even get into it. But I've noticed that Teofimo doesn't like being pressured. As you saw, like in the Teofimo fight against Lomachenko, yeah, it's true enough that Lomachenko lost on his cards. Okay, I had picked Teofimo to win that fight, but if you notice, like it was either the 8th or the 9th round when Lomachenko started pressuring him. Teofimo didn't look the same. He just looked out of place and lost, and that's the one thing that Kambosos is gonna do to you from round 1 on through. Now that could be a good thing and a bad thing for Kambosos because that may mean that he may get knocked out early. And leave himself open for that. But at the same time, if he's successful in pulling it off, he could beat Teofimo.
I think Lomachenko is a wild card at 135 because I think he could beat any of those guys any given day. Any of them. You know what I'm saying? Any given day, he have the skill set to easily beat those guys. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the guys that they don't really mention as much since he lost. But can't sleep on Lomachenko, bro. So if Teofimo fight him again, that's a dangerous fight.
Definitely. I agree with you.
After 8, he started kind of dominating, bro.
So you saw what I saw.
He started to dominate, bro. And I'm talking about it wasn't tough. He was dominating, bro.
That's what Kambosos is going to bring from round 1. That's my thing.
The thing is this, though, Connell. Do he have the skills?
Yeah, he's a skilled fighter. Man, I'm surprised you haven't ran into him. He trains in that Sweatbox boxing gym over here, and it was right next to Miami, man, where Sanders Ayers trains.
Nah, I never ran into him.
It was Sanders Ayers is there. Amir Imam.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's a solid man. He's a solid fighter, man. It just, he's one of those fighters that just didn't get exposure. You know what I mean? But he can fight.
He got a personality too. He got to get out there, like we was talking earlier about promoting yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The game is different, bro. If you're not promoting yourself, bro, you're just not gonna get the shots, bro. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if they go over his head and make another rematch between Lomachenko and Teofimo. Because
he have to drop that IBF though.
Oh, okay.
IBF don't play with their mandatories.
Yeah,
he's 19-0 with 10 knockouts flat.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
His last 2 fights was against Mickey Bay and Lee Selby.
Yep.
Mickey Bay
and Lee Selby. Yeah, He fought his way into this mandatory, so he earned it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey man, he can't sleep on him then. Cause I ain't
Like I,
really know nothing about him.
like I said, I'm not picking him to win, but I could see an upset alert. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Teofimo,
Right.
but it's not gonna be a walk in the park. This ain't gonna be you're not gonna walk over this guy.
Mm.
He gonna come at you. He a dog. Like he really thinks he's one of these night warrior type of things, you know. Like he thinks
Oh
he's a
yeah.
character. Yeah, bro. He gonna come at you, bro. No fear, none of that. He coming.
Yeah, I
You
want to
would.
see. I want to see that, man.
Yeah, whenever that fight happened, I think they rescheduled for October. We don't even know when they fighting, right?
Yeah, we don't know, man. August 14th or October. Which one of the two are they gonna eventually decide on? Because they're fighting about the dates right now. But it is what it is, man. If anything, man, Tio can call me. I'll fill in. Nah, wait a minute. I'm too big.
If the check is right, I'll drop down and wait.
Bro, ain't no way in hell. Black,
135.
you ain't dropping to 135, and neither am I, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
You
I don't
gonna
think
need
I've been 135 since I was like 12 years old, man.
man. You're gonna need assistance to get to the weigh in. I mean, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers carry you to
Real
get to
talk.
35, dog.
I'm an old guy, man. I need me like a Jake Paul or a Logan Paul fight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need me, Go in there, and knock one of these YouTubers out, man, so they can stop the bullshit, I'll
Who y'all
do it.
think gonna win between Jake Paul and Tyron
Tyron.
Woodley?
Man, you already know I know a lot about Jake Paul, so I'm gonna roll with Jake Paul, man. I'm gonna roll with Jake Paul.
If I was to look at Tyron Woodley being a 5-time world champion and who he defeated, most of the guys he defeated when he was champion, he was smashing them. He had legitimate power. So when it comes to Jake Paul, I don't think he has legitimate power. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out Ben Askren, but I was at the fight, man. I was like, Ben Askren looked good in the open workout. But when that bell rung, I mean, his hands was like this, dog. Like we was back in the 1940s or something. I was like, what am I looking at? But Tyron Woodley, he's working out with Floyd, bro. He's trying to, get his boxing skills. The only problem, people need to understand this. Tyron Woodley in his losses, it wasn't like he was getting knocked out. Like he lose by unanimous decision, and he lost by injury or whatever the case, but he just wasn't getting knocked out like while he was reigning champion. So it's going to be interesting, man, him putting on those boxing gloves and going in there against Jake Paul. I think he can beat him. I think Tyrone can beat him if he got the cardio and everything.
Yeah, the thing with
he lost his last 4 fights, man.
Go ahead, Flo.
I was saying I seen some of his footage a while ago when he first started training. I'm like, all right, he got good fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I seen Floyd in there with him, I see my man GT. I'm like, all right, they gonna sharpen him up. I start thinking like, yo, he gonna give if Jake Paul beat him, you gotta look at him as a legitimate up and coming fighter, bro. Now I wouldn't put him up there as he could be this or he could be that, but you gotta look at him as a legitimate up and coming fighter, bro. Because for his 4th fight, he fighting a guy that's a real fighter, bro.
Yeah, in a different, you know what I'm saying, combat sport though.
Right. But let me say this: my last pro fight was against a MMA. He was an MMA fighter. He had a couple boxing matches, but he was so damn strong, bro. They know how to. They got a certain strength about them, bro, to where it's tough to knock them out. But I mean, you can knock them out, of course, but they tough because they know how to grab you. They know how to hold you. They know how to position themselves in certain ways, and they so awkward the way they throw their punches. So if he knocks Tyron Woodley out, I gotta say he's a legitimate up and coming fighter.
Damn.
But the thing about it is, you know, he's training. You know, I know Jay Leon Love has had a hand in with Jake Paul, and he's actually took this serious, man. You know this better than I do, Flat, man, that he's actually putting the work in. It ain't like
He's
he's just doing
serious. He's serious, bro. He's training like a real. He's not. See, the problem is a lot of these guys they don't train like real fighters. He's living like a fighter, bro. Jay Leon is my guy. BJ Flores, they in there training like real, like it's a real train. It's not. This is not no game with them, bro. I take it as far as to say they training harder than the normal fighter that has three professional fights. Because the normal fighter with 3 professional fights still has a day job.
Mm-hmm.
They are dedicated 100% to the goal at hand. So
But
I gotta give them
he's a
credit.
millionaire though, Flat. He a millionaire though. Them
Right?
Paul
No,
brothers are
no, you're
millionaires.
absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely, and that's why I never could have a job and train at the same time. I did it when I was younger. Of course, I went to school and then I had a job when I was in the amateurs for a little while, but I couldn't legitimately dedicate my day towards training if I have a job. I give all respect to the guys that could do that, bro. Because I know some guys that do that, and that's tough. Because by the time you get off your job, especially if you're doing you're doing a labor job, come on, you tired, bro. You done woke up in the morning. You probably didn't get a chance to do your road work. If you doing road work 5 in the morning and then going to work, oh, you a different breed.
Absolutely. They ain't never lied on that.
Yo, bro, to get up 5 in the morning, do your road work, get dressed, eat breakfast, go to work a laboring job where you're doing heavy labor, carrying things and moving things, and then get off from there and go to the gym. What? And put 100% in it, put 150% in the gym, sparring. Let me tell you something, bro. It be times when I sparred, bro, and I don't get hit a lot. But I be hurt in places. I be like, damn, I don't even know how I hurt. The back of my neck hurt. Know what I'm saying? My eardrum hurt. I'm like, yo, I ain't even get hit like that. My back got rope marks on it from leaning on the ropes. I got burns from. I'm like, yo, how, bro? My feet got callous from dancing around the ring. I'm like, yo, man, for somebody to have a 9 to 5 and do this, they tough.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that. Absolutely. Well, we're gonna hope for the best, man, with some of these fights that's coming up. You know, I'm looking forward to Rigo and Casemiro at the bantamweight division. That shit gonna be fire to me.
That's a
I
tough
think
one.
that's gonna be a fire fight right there, bro.
Sure.
I'm glad though Nonito Donaire pulled out, for the shit that was going on between his camp and Casemiro's camp. But I like Rigo's, being back in the picture. I like that fight.
That's
What you think about Stephen Fulton, man? Is he one of the best in the game, man? I like that guy. I like his fighting style, man.
I like that kid. I like him. I knew he was gonna be the kid Leo.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna beat him. But and I trained with Leo at Floyd Gym. So that kid is not no pushover, but I just knew that Stephen Fulton had the skill set. Because I remember him when he was in the amateurs. I used to see him. And certain guys I remember vividly because they was nice. And I remember I seen him, he was a little kid. Because I'm way older than him. He like my little brother, he closer to my little brother age. But his skill set was nice back then. So I'm like, yo, this kid's still fighting. Oh, he gonna be a problem. Sure enough, he's a world champion now. So that kid is a problem, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a damn good fight between him and Brandon Figueredo.
That's who fighting?
Yeah, him and Figueroa is up next. Unification.
That's a tough fight.
That's gonna be tight.
When they fighting?
I'm not sure. Kind of like October, right? September.
I think it is October.
That's a tough fight.
I don't have the schedule on me, but they had put that schedule out a long time ago, even before they fought. Brandon Figueroa fought his what's his name? So the winner was gonna face Stephen Fulton on a certain date. I think it was either close to the end.
Louis.
Right. But they
Figueroa
had
let them
already had
hands
that
go.
shit. Huh?
I said Figueroa let them hands go.
Yeah, I got Stephen Fulton though, man. I'm going. Man,
He got the skill set, but I'm just saying.
I'm going with Cool Boy Step. The man fought his last fight in a pocket and gave the man the business, man, and gave
Yeah, he
Angelo
did.
the business in his own style.
Nah, that kid a problem, but I'm just saying Figueroa let them hands go.
Yes, he
He gonna
did.
throw a million. He gonna throw a million punches at. He like a Leo. I knew Leo Santa Cruz was gonna give Javante problems till he got caught. Cause he throws too many punches, bro. Anytime you throw a lot of punches like that, you're gonna give the other guy a fit. Now the thing is,
But
can you take what the other guy give you?
yeah, hey, that's my motto, man. Anyway, but look, that's my motto. You see what I'm saying? Tank fought that fight like I would have fought it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna tell you though, man. Leo Santa Cruz, for being a pro, made the most rookiest mistake in the world in that fight. How you gonna throw 3 punches in a row being the same
He lured him to sleep.
In the same position.
in
In the
the
same
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 spot.
position?
position.
I saw that uppercut coming before Tank threw it.
And he kept throwing the uppercut, but he kept missing by this much. But I
Yeah,
knew once it landed, bro, it was good night, Irene.
bro, that was nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was like, yeah, and he did it in his father. Hey, here, take your son in your lap, bro. He did it right there in front of his daddy, bro. At
Bro,
that corner, bro. Woo.
the boy's soul left his body.
Yeah, it did.
He was
Yeah,
done.
it did. I
That
was at that fight. I was like, damn, I actually felt bad for Leo. I was like, damn, he died.
they
You know?
changed his
Dead,
name.
bro.
They changed his name to Leo Santa Snooze.
I like that one. I ain't hear that one. But yo, I seen Tank knocked out big guys in the gym. So I knew he was gonna catch Leo. I knew he was gonna catch him. I seen Tank knock out big guys in the gym, bro.
Like, okay, so I guess that's cold, you know. Like what we talking about?
Yeah.
But look,
I ain't in the
no, we can't say names,
yeah, I
bro.
ain't in the not in the gym. Not in the gym. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I like to keep the gym in the gym now. If
Yeah.
if it come to, you know, stirring up some controversy, I'm with that. But
Like like
somebody get
Newman,
their ass whooped
That
in
is
the gym.
controversy, goddammit.
like Newman and Berlanga,
Hey.
He refused to talk about it. I asked him twice already. He won't answer shit on that sparring.
On which one?
Lubin and Belenga.
Oh
No.
yeah.
I'm talking about Kevin
Yeah, he
Newman
was
and
saying Kevin
Berlanga.
Newman,
No,
but
I was talking about Erickson Lubin, who was down here in Atlanta.
I just seen that video. Recently. I said, I don't know. Know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about that video. Know what I mean? So I don't know.
You gotta do the eyes when you say it though, Flat. You gotta do the eyes.
See, y'all be trying to get me in trouble. Come on, Cat. Cat, you know this is why I'm banned from Instagram right now. Know what I'm saying? Because
See, I did it for you, Flat. But look, man, I'm about to get ready to go take the lady, man. She said she wants something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go take her to get some eat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to make a move too, man.
But Flat, man, Alex Vargas, I'm gonna inbox you on
Please do.
I'm gonna inbox you his damn, do I even got him on Instagram? Shit. I got his number either way, man. One way or another, I'll
Him?
put in touch with him.
I need to get in touch with him, and I need to find. Y'all gotta put me on to the other dude from Atlanta.
Yeah, Brian Norman Jr.
Please, y'all have to
Brian
get me in tune with him.
I'll call his pops up. I have it. I call his pops up. If you want to talk to him on IG or whatever, I can call his pops up, man. Make that happen.
Please do.
But you got to make sure you do you got to make sure you gotta do that, bro, man. You gotta do that.
I got you, Kano.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll catch you on the other side, man. I'll inbox you, bro.
All right,
do the eyes one more time. Hey, Flats. Hey, shout out to Cat Taylor, for linking us up again. And I appreciate you for pulling up, my brother, man. This ain't the last time I'm gonna chop it up with you. And I look forward to hearing about that Virgin Island, celebrity boxing championship is going on. And of course Shannon Briggs stepping in there with Rampage Jackson.
Right, to
Man,
go
that's
back,
gonna be a nice one.
because you were saying you wanted to ask me about my history with Shannon Briggs
Yeah.
and how that came about. Well, we from the same gym, Starlight City Boxing Gym. The thing is, Shannon Briggs was homeless when he was younger. His mother had passed away, and
Mm.
he was living in the gym. A guy by the name of Jimmy O'Farrell, he took Shannon Briggs in as a father figure and let him sleep in the gym.
Mm.
So fast forward to years later, decades later, well, years later, Jimmy O took me and my family and my father. He mentored my father, took me and my little brother in as you know, as guys in the gym, and he mentored us. He used to raise money for us to go on trips in the amateurs, all of that. So that was the connection me and Briggs had. And then, you know, we from that same cloth. So once I got around Briggs, that we locked in. We from the same. The guy that was like his father was like my father too. He's like a father figure to me too, or he's like a grandfather to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how me and Briggs thing came about, and that's family. Briggs took me in. Know what I'm saying? And that's like that's an uncle. That's an uncle to me.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The backstories, man, no one know about. I never would have thought that. I see y'all, making the videos, doing some mid training and
Yeah.
all that, But that's damn good to hear, man. That's something I can put into my catalog, when it comes to you and Shannon Briggs. That's what's up. Who's the other fella that was in there, man? That was talking on that
With
video.
in the video with Briggs,
Yeah.
that's my boy Dream Killer. He fighting on the Virgin Island card. He been boxing for a long time.
Okay.
And we met. He from New York too. He from Harlem though. I'm from Brooklyn. He from Harlem. So we met at Floyd Mayweather gym.
That's
And,
what's up.
and when we met, we just hit it off from there. That been my bro.
All right. What weight class he fighting at?
He fight at welterweight,
And what weight class you gonna be fighting at once you step back in?
light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Cat, you have anything else to say there, Cat? Appreciate you linking us up, there, Cat. I appreciate you. I
I
always
love
support.
Cat, man. Cat is the best, man. You ain't gonna find too many people like Cat in this world.
It's only one number one boxing fan. It's only one.
Only one.
Anything you want to say there, Cat, before we close out?
So look,
Her camera bad. Her
for
phone is
today.
bad, man.
Y'all know I'm over the road trucking life, so I apologize for the service, but I'm working on
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. The important thing is, all of us had the opportunity to chop it up today. I learned something new. Especially when it comes to flats and everything that's going on with all call outs, and then the celebrity championship boxing. And also the bout that's coming up with Shannon Briggs and Dan Rampage, man. That's gonna be big.
That's big.
When around that time, it's gonna be big, man.
Right. I appreciate you for having me, bro, man.
For sure, man. Real talk.
This not the first of many, because we did it. We had an interview before.
Yeah.
But this is a regular thing now, bro. Anytime you ever need me, you need any information from me, you need my help with anything, hit me up, bro. I'm a guy that don't hesitate to help somebody with a good heart, bro.
100, man. And I appreciate both of y'all, man, stopping through. Gave me 2 hours, bro. I appreciate you.
Yo, it felt like 15 minutes, bro.
Hey, for real, the conversation and everything, absolutely, man.
Real talk.
Anything you have to say to your fans is out there, Flats, man. Everybody who's supporting you on the grind, man, drop your IG, let them know where they can hit you up.
My IG is David_flat_Sparks. That's DAVID_FLAT_SPARKS. Mr. All call outs are mandatory. All you gotta do is hashtag all call outs are mandatory, and you're gonna see me pop up. Now I'm saying you're gonna see me pop up all under that hashtag. Now I'm saying I coined the phrase. Now I'm saying and sky's the limit. Now I'm saying there we go. Sky's the limit, man. Now I'm saying
There it is.
you got me looking good, Scotty. I like that, man.
No doubt, man. You know, I had to put that up there, bro.
Yeah,
What
I
about you,
appreciate
Cat?
you, bro.
Any final words there, Cat, to all your supporters out there?
Cat froze up again.
We'll catch you when you're solid, that Cat. You know you're always welcome. I know you're on the road. Hey, but y'all hold it down,
I'm
man.
okay
Y'all
with
always welcome.
share my views on this one. Like,
What now, Cat?
yeah.
What you say?
No, I'm working on better service out here. I say I'm working on a better service out here.
All right. Hey, well, y'all hold it down. Salute from World Combat Sports, man. Y'all always welcome. Thanks for the time, man, especially on this Saturday. And look forward to having y'all back in here, man. Salute to you.
Definitely salute you, brother.
I appreciate them out.
All right, peace out.
Everyone who pulled up, I appreciate you. As always, you know, one love. If you was in the building, hit the like button. You know, donate to the channel. It was cool to have, you know, David Flat Sparks on here. Mr. All Call Out Some Mandatory. And also the #1 boxing fan, Kat Taylor, was in the building. She the one linked us up. So I want to give a special shout out. One love to Kat for linking us up, man. You know, she asked me today, and of course I support her. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know, it'd be good if that type of understanding happened across the board, but it doesn't. You know, but it is people out there, especially, you know, black people that can link up and make this happen. But the fight's going down tonight. I know a lot of people are sitting back waiting and everything. And like I said before, man, you know, share the video content, sub to the channel, donate to the channel. And like I say, man, just be patient for when I am on here. I can't say I'm going to be on here every day. I just can't say I'm going to be on here every day. But you know what it is. World Combat Sports, man. I'm out.